Growing up, I was not the girly girl. I was the little tomboyish girl because I had brothers. We sit up and talk and play on the weekends. So it was a normal childhood. I had a normal childhood before everything happened to me. August of 1988. Remember it like it was yesterday. I remember coming home. All my things were packed at the door. And I remember asking what was going on. And her exact words was, "B, you gotta go." And I'm going, well, where am I going? He's sitting outside in his car, a Z28. It was yellow, never forget. And I'm going, but I don't know him. I don't want to go. Please, I'll do whatever you ask me to do. I was so angry. I was scared, but I was angry. And I remember crying. I was crying a lot. And he said that you can stop all of that. And when I walked in, the rules were on the wall. The rules were on the wall. What to do, when to do, how to do, when to get up, when to feed the baby. The rules were the rules. He kept me for over 10 years, 10 years in captivity. And my kids were my reasons. They were my reasons for living. They were my reasons for breathing. They were my reasons for wanting to make it, wanting to stay alive. It's for them, because I wanted to see them get grown and I wanted to see my grandchildren. My prayer was, God, let me see my children's children. I moved next door to her. She heard the beatings. Our house was that close. She would hear the abuse. She would hear everything that was going on. And she would always speak to me. She would always speak to me. How you doing today? When I go take out the trash, how you doing? Are you okay? I would kind of ignore, because I was told you don't talk to anybody, you don't make eye contact with anybody, you just be quiet. And that day after he beat me, I was taking out the trash and she said, "Are you okay?" And I had to look around, make sure he wasn't there. And I said, "No, I'm not." And she said, "I can help you." And my mind was, you can't help me. Nobody can help me. I mean, do you see how big he is? Do you see how he's torn up this house? And do you see me, how he's torn me up? And she said, "No, I can help you." And I began to trust her. She's the one that saved me. She saved my life. There was an incident where he almost killed me. I remember that like it was yesterday. I don't even remember what the fight was about, but I remember trying to go out the window. And he heard me going out the window because I was going to get help. And he kicked the door in and snatched me back in and threw me against the wall. And I remember my kids were screaming and hollering. They were crying. "Mama, please, no, no, no." And I was begging him for my life that day because I didn't want to die in front of them. They were always my reasons. And I asked him, I said, "Well, would you just let me put them up? Then I'll come back and you can kill me, but not in front of them. Please, just not in front of them." And he said, "Nope, not gonna work." And he began choking me. And I remember losing consciousness. I could hear my kids, but I lost consciousness. I remember her calling my name. She said, "Tonya, Tonya, Tonya, baby, not today. You don't get to die today." I remember sleeping for days. Me and my kids slept for days. I didn't come out the room. But I got to sleep. I got to bathe. I got to do what normal people would do. I began to walk in forgiveness. My neighbor played a part in that again. She's always been a part of my life. And we were riding down 20, and she said, you can keep on harboring all that unforgiveness. It's just like drinking poison, hoping the other person die. And you cannot fulfill your purpose that God has for you if you keep walking in all that unforgiveness. So you gotta let it go. I can make a choice to love. I can make a choice to hate. I can make a choice to hope. And I can make a choice to just be the victim. But I chose hope. Hope was what I held on to during those 10 years. I held on to hope because I would look out and see the light. Didn't know if I was gonna walk into the light, but I had hope that one day I would get out and that I would love and be loved. The scars on the inside, and I have some scars on the outside that's covered up, but the scars on the inside has healed. I always say I don't look like what I've been through. I don't look like it. Hope changed my life.